Hi Leo, my name is Raheem with the Modern Spiritualist. Today I'm going to do the June 2020 General Tarot reading for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I went ahead and already pulled the cards because I wanted to meditate on them before I even hit record. So I'm just going to go ahead and show you guys the layout and then we can get started. So we did something a little different this month if you guys have been with me the last few months. I just pulled a few cards for each week to take us through the month. So for the first week, you have the Ace of Swords reversed and the Eon. For the second week, you have the Fool, the Five of Cups, and the Adjustment card reversed. For the third week, you have the Seven of Wands reversed, the Eight of Cups, and the Knight of Pentacles. And for the fourth week, you have the Four of Swords, the King of Wands, and the Knight of Swords reversed. Okay. So let's get started. So for the first week, you have the Ace of Swords reversed and the Eon. The first message that dropped in for me, which I wouldn't normally get with these cards necessarily, but it came in pretty strongly, is make sure that you're getting rest this week, Leo. Like, plenty of it, maybe more than normal. Because with this Ace of Swords energy, you're receiving some sort of energetic download that is basically like an upgrade to your entire energy system. And it could come in a lot of different forms. But it is coming, and you need to make sure that you can integrate the new energy within your physical body, and the best way to do that is to just get rest and sleep and allow the energy to integrate with the rest of you. And so I mean, paired with this Eon, or with the Eon card, which in like a typical tarot deck, like in a Rider-Waite, this would be the Judgment card. Some of you guys are experiencing a total soul rebirth because of what's coming in here. Like, some of you, there's going to be a new you by the end of this month. I know I'm included in that, for sure. And so you're experiencing massive shifts this week. Some of you more than others. Some of you, this is really going to be like night and day. Like, you're going to step out of yourself and into your soul in a way that you have never done before. Like, this is a new phase of evolution for some of you. Like, this is really, really big energy for some of you. So make sure that you are getting that rest and to celebrate the fact that this is even happening, because this is amazing. But go easy on yourself in the sense of, like, be aware of the fact that, like, with this kind of work, doing no work is the work. Like, sleeping is the work, because you're expending so much energy internally trying to get everything to repair itself and integrate and to upgrade and move forward, that if you don't have the energy for much else, and this is only for some of you may be fine, but if you don't have the energy for much else, it's not because like something's wrong. Like, you guys are doing a really, really amazing thing. It's just invisible, right? I mean, but you guys know. You will know. This is going to come in and you'll know. So in the second week, Leo, we have the Fool paired with the Five of Cups and the Adjustment card reversed. In a Rider-Waite deck, the Adjustment card would be the Justice card. So, new start. I mean, the first week is bringing you into a new cycle. And it's a new karmic cycle. We get that with the Adjustment card. So, this being the new you, right, you may have to do something different. Like, take a leap of faith, even if it's small. Take some sort of risk that you don't know. You don't know what the result is going to be on the other side, but you just know that your soul is pulling you towards it, right? And it really could be quite small. It could be quite big. It just depends. It depends on you, and it depends on how massive this transformation is. Yeah. Okay, so celebrate this week. Celebrate who you're becoming, because this is massive, you guys. Celebrate who you're becoming. Be grateful that you get to evolve. Like, you get to do this. You get to take part in this soul evolution and this transformation, in this becoming more you, right? And letting go of your ego. Now, with this is going to, I mean, this is going to be happy. This is going to be joyful, but you do have this Five of Cups energy, and it does mean grief. And this grief is coming from the fact that you're in a new cycle. And with a new cycle always comes grief because you're grieving the old cycle, which doesn't exist for you anymore. And that can come with a little bit of fear because you know what you've left behind that already doesn't exist, like that door's already been closed. With the Fool, you can be pretty certain that the door has already been shut to whatever was before. And that's part of the risk that comes with the Fool is like, you don't know what's next. Because the door you were familiar with just shut, and this new door is open and you don't know what's on the other side yet, right? And so make sure that you are grieving the old you and everything that came with the old you. And so if you're feeling any sadness, if you're feeling any grief, if you're feeling any anxiety, it's that Five of Cups energy just asking you to let go of what's left to let go of. And it's a healthy thing, Leo. You guys are going to be fine. This is a new karmic cycle, which means you're letting go of something that may have been with you, if not your whole life or most of your whole life, then maybe even for generations or for lifetimes. I mean, karma is such a huge entity, right? And you let go of a cycle. I mean, I just can't help but laugh because it's so exciting. It's so exciting. In the third week of June for you guys, we have the Seven of Wands reverse, which everybody that I've done today has gotten. You're either my third or fourth. I think you're my third. You're my third reading this today, and everybody has gotten this card. I think everyone's gotten it in the reversal, so it's just the energy that's around. And then you've got the Eight of Cups paired with the Knight of Pentacles. With the Seven of Wands, I'm just getting growing pains. Like, I just get the sense that you're feeling kind of stretched out, like taffy, almost. And it's because you're literally, like, your energy body is literally amplifying. Like, you're getting bigger, your frequency is rising. And that's uncomfortable, because it's just, growth is weird, and hard. So, I mean, when your energy amplifies, you literally have bigger shoes to fill. Like, you're literally a bigger entity. Like, your energy body is bigger, and that comes with responsibility because you're taking up more space, which is fine. You have a right to take up that space, but you're taking up more space. And this paired with the Eight of Cups, which is also leaving a cycle. That's what the Eight of Cups identifies. But with the Eight of Cups, it's not like you're excited, like you're leaving with this, like, into this new cycle with, like, this fiery explosion of celebration. It's kind of more like you're a little sad to leave, which, I mean, that comes with the Five of Cups as well. Like, the Eight of Cups I kind of associate with, like, you're at a job that you love, and it's a great job, and you love your coworkers, and you got the promotion that you always wanted, and you're so happy, but you have to leave a job that you love and an office space and coworkers that you love. And so it comes with sadness because you are grieving the spot that you were at, even though where you're going is where you want to go. And so it just comes with a little bit of sadness. And so again, like I said with the Five of Cups, just let yourself feel that, and it's normal, and this grief is normal, this sadness is normal. I've just experienced this in transformational work so much that for every joy that you have, there's a sadness that comes with it, because that's just part of the process, and it's very gratifying work. I mean, I don't think anybody would trade it for the world. The sadness is real, and it needs to be felt. And the Eight of Cups is paired with the Knight of Pentacles. You are heading towards a goal. Now, this may not be a new goal, like this may be something you've been working on for a long time, but with this shift that has been taking place for you, I get the sense that there's more of you, right? So you can actually dedicate more energy in a more controlled way to the goal that you're working towards. So this is like slow, deliberate action. This is being meticulous. This is being detailed. This is taking things step by step. And this is knowing that you're going towards success, because whatever this goal is will be real for you in the physical material world. So be excited. Be excited. Be uncomfortable. It's fine. It's great. And in the fourth week of June, we have the Four of Swords paired with the King of Wands and the Knight of Swords reversed. Again, the Four of Swords is reflecting the Ace of Swords from the first week. Make sure that you're resting, because you're getting downloads, you're integrating, you're transforming, You need to be able to get out of your own way in an ego sense and just let it happen. And so if you're moving a little slowly this month, that is okay because you're actually moving very fast in ways that just can't be seen, right? And so if you can't do as much, if you need to lessen your to-do list a little bit, if you need to get a few extra hours of sleep, just do it, okay? And behind that good rest, that good sleep, that good recuperation is the King of Wands, which is just pure dynamic action in the world. It's leadership. The King of Wands in the upright is self-focused leadership. What that means is that you are leading from a place of your own fire, and because your fire is blazing so brightly, other people follow you of their own accord. So there's no control. There's no controlling others with the King of Wands. It is literally setting an example that people want to follow. You don't have to do anything. Whereas, like, in the reversal, it can be you trying to get other people to see things your way or do things, even in, like, the subtlest ways. Just keep in mind, Leo, that is manipulation. Like, trying to get anybody else to do something. It's manipulation. True leadership is just being the example that people follow. And people can sense. They can sense when you're not trying to make them do anything, and it makes them much more willing to follow you because they see that what you're doing is working for you and that you've got it going on, and they just want to be a part of it. They want to be a part of it with you, rather than if you're approaching from a sense of being like, hey, I know I've got it going on, so you should also do it. You know, like that just does not work. It will never work. So, I mean, I think that's a really big part of the transformation that you're doing this month is you're stepping into a true leadership role as a Leo that is burning your own fire, right? And that is the Leo life path, and I think it's slow for us because that's what the self-becoming is. It's like becoming the sun, which radiates its own energy. It doesn't do anything else, right? Like, Leos are the sun. I think we see ourselves in the other, right? Which makes us, I think, do certain things with our energy. But I think being able to do it in a hands-off way, because Leo knows who Leo is, I mean, that's the magic. And I do get a sense that that's what you're stepping into, which is really, really powerful. Really powerful. And then the Page of Swords reversed. I get the sense that you're like, I mean, this is reflecting the Ace of Swords energy from the first week, where it looks like you're getting another download. The Page of Swords in the reversal this time around is indicating to me that whatever is coming in for you, whatever piece of information that you get that changes something for you, I get the sense that you're keeping it to yourself. Like, there's a real sense of being like, oh, like, this is for me. And I'm, like, literally getting emotional because I can feel the power of this. Not only the power of the information itself, what's coming in, but the power of the choice to keep it to yourself. And to just allow it to be for you. It just feels... I really don't have words to describe how powerful that feels. Like, I'm getting a little bit choked up, and I don't even know what it is. So, I think that's all I have for you guys, Leo. This just feels like such an amazingly transformative month, and I think that you guys are really going to be proud of the work that you've put in. I think you're really going to love the new you, and I think it's going to open so many doors for you. Both to just your own inner happiness and to the things that you want to do, the ways you want to express yourselves in the world, in this life. Ending a karmic cycle is a really big deal, Leo. I mean, this is massive. This is massive. So please leave a comment to let me know how these energies are playing out for you. If you have any questions or concerns, leave a comment about that. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I hope to see you guys next month.